This morning, we are incredibly honored to be graced by the presence of the very first citizen of Swakopmund. The newly elected Mayor of Swakopmund, Ms. Dina Namubes, joins me for a short stroll on this beautiful, beautiful morning. Your Worship, good morning. Thank you for joining us.
Good morning, Lorica. Thank you for having me here.
I was worried that it might be a little bit too early for you this morning, but I know that you wake up quite early in general.
That's what I do on a daily basis, so it's not a problem. Thank you very much.
Well, it's so wonderful to have you with us this morning. Let's talk about your aspirations now that you have the responsibility and the authorization of the most important office in Swakopmund. What are your aspirations as Mayor of Swakopmund?
Thank you very much. Responsibilities are really not new to me.
Yes.
As a mother, I already have responsibilities at home. And as a mother, I'm raising a community which is small.
Yes.
The 3 boys that are mine.
So,
as a mayor, the majority of objectives laid forward to benefit my community are the ones that I mostly want to accomplish first.
yes.
I have a strong desire to assist those that are discouraged,
Yes.
and waiting in hope for someone to step up one day to fight for the right of their liberty as Namibians.
Yeah.
The absence of the job, education and financial capability,
Yes.
or the capacity, as well as the corrupt behaviors, hinder people's ability to realize their ambitions. My objective is to serve the people with integrity, dignity, and by following the rule of law. And this is to make sure that my people at least have access to the basic necessities like water and electricity and housing, which is really a burning factor at the moment.
You've mentioned so many wonderful qualities that you want to bring to the office: loyalty, dedication, helping the people of this community. Let's take a seat and have a chat. Who do you think will be your stakeholders and your partners as you endeavor on this mission?
Thank you, Lorica. My partners and the stakeholders are the members of the community, the corporate entities in our council. We are responsible to be the bridge between the public members and the municipality. So we always make sure that we are engaging our partners and the stakeholders. So despite the political backgrounds and political parties that we are coming from, we oppose political differences and challenges, because if we allow that, it will undermine the reason why we are there in the council.
It is so important to create that sense of unity.
Yes.
Yeah.
We actually created an atmosphere where we are respecting each other, and the unity definitely is there. And we just avoid causing political differences to hinder the progresses that we want to bring about in the community.
I think you have a couple of fans. There's some people on the walkway that I think would love to meet you. Your Mayor, Your Worship, when you entered your office, were there any hurdles at all that you had to address?
I really didn't have any challenges,
Yeah.
because I'm an executive secretary to one of the biggest mines in the world, with a very strong office setup and with a high level of authorities. So I'm actually used to this environment. So nothing was very challenging to me, despite the fact that I had to see myself daily on NPC.
Such as this, yeah.
I was like a bit nervous in the beginning, but as time passed, I got used to the exposure and I'm ready for the future. I knew what I gotten myself into and I'm ready for anything.
The public eye comes with the public office, so I don't think it's anything that you can't handle. As you've mentioned, you're a mother of 3 boys. I think mothers of boys, I also have 2 boys. We can handle anything.
And I'm commuting between the 2 offices. As I said, I'm also working as a secretary at the mine.
Yes.
And I'm commuting between the 2 offices, and I also have a family with responsibilities, but I can balance my life, I can handle anything. So yeah, I'm actually the right person for this.
I think so. I absolutely agree. Now, Your Worship, how important are the community members to you, the people on the grassroots?
The people on the grassroots, as I said, it's not everyone that has the opportunity to become a mayor or become a councillor or even a teacher. So to me, people are very important because they are sitting with desires and dreams and goals that they want to achieve. And the grassroots has actually caused me to become the person that I am today, and that's why I'm actually very ready to fight for their freedom, to fight to actually restore the human dignity that they have dreamed about many years ago. Let me say 32 years ago.
32 years ago. Wonderful. Let's talk about the festive season. I think Swakopmund is in such a beautiful position this year to see such a large numbers, an influx of domestic visitors, of international visitors. You officially launched the North Beach Recreational Facility to the tune of $4 million Namibian dollars. Congratulations, Your Worship. How do you propose, or how do you see that contributing to the tourism sector in Swakop?
Thank you very much. That's a very important question that you are asking me. We recently also had a meeting with the stakeholders and the governor at the regional level. We are now discussing ways on how to make our town the center of the tourism industry.
Yes.
Swakopmund has been and was already the most beautiful town in the country with its visionary leadership and the cleanliness. So we are already attracting the tourists with the beauty of the town and the landmarks of the town. So the few developments that we completed recently, like the Northern Beach facilities that you just mentioned, our camel rides, the quad bikes, the Dune 7, the beach, the ocean itself, has contributed to the growth of the economic, but it's still continuing to do that. The past 2 years, we were really badly impacted by the COVID-19 pandemic, but we are now coming out from that, and I can confirm that we have already contributed to the growth of the economic. You can see that businesses are grooming. You can see that our town is now really full, and I'm happy to confirm that we had a Christmas fair last weekend.
Yes, we did.
With the food festival
as well.
And my vendors were very happy. They ran out of food and facilities and everything by 9 o'clock on Friday evening.
I have to tell you, Mayor, I attended the Christmas fair and the food festival. It was the first time in a couple of years that I've seen so many feet on the ground in Swakopmund. It was a beautiful, beautiful environment.
Yeah, it was. I actually had a chat with few people that came from Cape Town, as far as from Cape Town, and people from Botswana also came through. Let me say we have people from all the 14 regions of Namibia. So we are actually uniting. Swakopmund is uniting people. As I said, when you have love and love for your country, you can actually unite people. And our town is at that center to bring everyone together. We are bringing sportmen and sport ladies, fishermen, a lot of things are happening. We have mining industries around here, but the finest one is the tourism industry, because it allows everyone to bring food on the table, because you can just do your art and sell to the tourists.
Of course.
Yeah, so we are blessed with this beautiful town, and I can tell you that any other town can actually do the same that we are doing. I'm inviting everyone to come and copy and paste.
Yes, you may learn. You may learn from us. So now that we have the feet here, are there processes and support services in place for the holiday season to ensure that our holiday makers are safe and they have a safe and sound, enjoyable experience?
We had a meeting with the Namibian police in early November. They were so happy to provide us with 20 reserve forces, and we have them here now. We provided them with accommodation at the bungalows. We also provided them with meals.
Wonderful.
So we distributed them between the hotspots, which is the gas stations, the beach, DRC, and they are all around town. So we are safe. We also have some lifeguards
Yes.
along the beach, and we have neighborhood watches in the neighborhood. And don't make a mistake, our traffic cops are also around town.
Our traffic cops are infamous. The Ironga region traffic officers, they are infamous. Our roads are very, very safe.
Yeah, so we are really, with regards to safety and security, we are guaranteed. But I'm always encouraging people to also take care of their own lives, because you cannot leave your life up to somebody.
Of course.
Yeah, you must look after yourself very well and be cautious. Be vigilant. Drive safely. Don't drink and drive.
Yeah.
And don't litter in our town. So yeah, that's the only message I can actually give to the public.
Well, we do have the cleanest town in the country, and we want to keep it that way. Now, looking further than the festive season, because we've got little more than a week and then it's the year 2023. Are there continued efforts from your office that you've identified to help rejuvenate the tourism sector?
As I said, we had a meeting with the governor and the stakeholders. There are a lot of topics that we discussed, and a lot of things are coming up in the near future, despite the ones that we already have. I cannot reveal it now, but it's under discussion. So something that has not been approved cannot be revealed to the public.
Of course.
But there are definitely a few things coming up to contribute to our tourism sector.
Your Worship, what are your aspirations for the next year?
For the next year, we have a 5-year strategic plan at the municipality with the 5 very important pillars. One of the pillars that I'm actually very passionate about is housing. We started a project with 111 houses and 119 as well, but the first 111 will be completed around March, and I really want to be part of the people that will distribute the 111 houses to the community members. I want to make them the homeowners before I leave the office. The second one is the education hub. With education, I want to be the marketing person. Like, for instance, we have named with short courses that any grade 10 leaver can apply to. So I want to partner with NAMED, and I really want to market this fields, educational fields, to people that left school with grade 10. Those that were not fortunate to complete grade 12. So education is number 2. Number 3 is definitely to revive the economic sector, and to make our town the smart city and the green city.
The green city.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I'm actually going to make sure the implementation of the 5 pillars are done, because it has just been set up, not yet implemented. So I will make sure to implement that, and I will make sure that the construction, if the construction has to be started, I will make sure that it is done.
I have the fullest trust in you, and I know that you'll be able to implement all that you aspire to do. What is your Christmas message and New Year's message to not only your town, but the entire Namibia?
I want to tell my people and the entire Namibia, keep it traditional. Back then, our ancestors used to do it very well.
Yes.
They included all the neighbors. They were families.
Yes.
There was love and there was peace. So I'm actually encouraging everyone to do it with love. Let's not fight. Let's enjoy Christmas with harmony and happiness. I just wish everyone a Merry Christmas and a prosperous 2023.
And the same to you, Your Worship. That was the newly elected Mayor of Swakopmund, the incredibly beautiful and passionate and dedicated Dina Namubes. It was a wonderful morning chat with her just here across the Plaza Mall. When we return, there's more on GMN.